I am returning to the Philippines because my country is now in crisis. I have my bulletproof vest, hoping that that would be some kind of a protection. But if they hit me in the head, there's nothing we can do there. In a matter of 3-4 minutes, it could be all over, you know. And I may not be able to talk to you again after this. So this is the danger.
You know he's coming.
I warned him not to come back when I saw him in New York 3 months ago. He wants to grab power.
I think the very fact alone that we can land is victory enough. Everything after that's bonus. I mean, whether they put me back in the plane and ship me out or bring me to prison, I have promised to return. I have returned against all odds. So that's good enough.
We are issuing photographs in order for the public to help us.
Mr. President, there were over 1,000 security men at the airport. How could a single assassin penetrate the tightest security that's ever been deployed?
The protection of a public figure against a determined killer who is prepared to die in the attempt at assassination will always be one of the most difficult, if not impossible, tasks of security men in the world.
Mr. President, if I may, what was the motive of the assassin?
We have no idea. Probably a plain communist rub-out.
Why the communists, Mr. President?
To create chaos and then take advantage of the situation. We were aware of these plots. As you know, we asked Senator Aquino to delay his return. I would caution all of you not to make dangerous assumptions. We will unravel this tragedy. I assure you that. This is Prospero Olivas, Metrocom Chief. Juan Ponce Enrile, my Minister of Defense. The Vice Chief of Staff, General Ramos. The Chief of Staff of the Armed Forces of the Philippines, General Ver.
Senator.
We embrace you, we salute you, we thank you for coming here and helping us during those dark days of World War II. All these fellows fought with us.
Love is the most potent force in the world, more powerful than the nuclear bomb. And love can only be expressed in one way: feelings. Feelings, nothing more than feelings, trying to forget my feelings of love, teardrops.
The way I look at it,
Rolling down
the only one who benefited from this Aquino killing are the communists. They have made us look as if we are engaged in killing our political opponents. We have bent backwards in helping political opposition grow and allowed them to win elections that we could have won easily with a little more push. We have written an election code that gave them more rights than they ever expected. But now, the communists have made us look bad because of this assassination.
This is Imelda Marcos' Film Center, modeled on the Parthenon. It's the latest of her building projects designed to impress tourists from America and around the world. Last year, when crews pushed around the clock to rush completion in time for the First Lady's International Film Festival, tragedy struck. An entire floor collapsed, trapping the workers below. The cement had not had time to dry properly. The Marcos-controlled media said 28 died, but people here believe 168 workers were buried alive in quick-drying concrete. But Mrs. Marcos would not allow work to stop to remove the bodies, which were simply covered over with a fresh layer of cement. Now many Filipinos say the place is haunted. The building opened on time, and Hollywood stars flocked to the gala. It was reminiscent of the lavish opening of an earlier pet project of Mrs. Marcos, the Philippine Cultural Center, when then Governor Ronald Reagan and his wife Nancy were on hand. The friendship between the two presidents and their respective first ladies goes back at least that far.
The tourists don't come to the place they call Smoky Mountain, a fetid, steaming mass of garbage where 10,000 Filipinos have built a city. Amid this world of stench, they make a living by scavenging through the refuse of Manila.
It is a place Imelda Marcos doesn't want the tourists to see, despite the fact it has existed in the heart of Manila as long as many of Mrs. Marcos's other building projects. Filipinos arrive here from the provinces. They live here, they have children here, and every day they die here. This is Tony O'Neill reporting from Manila.
We took that off the satellite.
I want to talk to him.
Mrs. Marcos?
Mr. O'Neill, you have made me a little sad.
I guess that explains my quick departure from home.
I'm a fan of yours.
Thank you.
Even before you came here. I used to see you on American television, and I say to myself, what a young and intelligent man. Now I'm angry at myself because I have not explained to you why I have built all those buildings. You don't think I care about the people in Smoky Mountain, do you?
Well, yes, ma'am. I'm sure you do. My report just asked, why don't you spend more money on them?
Sit down. No. Here with me. Food is only one of the needs of the Filipino. There's something he needs even more than that.
What is that?
Respect. Until Ferdinand and I, the world looked down on the Philippines and on the Filipino. We were a poor third world country. We are still a poor country, but the buildings I have made have been noticed all over the world. We now have the respect of great artists, movie stars, and international leaders. I have made Manila one of the great cities, and every Filipino feels proud. Tony, if there's anything that bothers you about my policies, please come to me. I will only be too happy to explain.
Thank you.
Mike, I cannot go. Look, I only have $200 in my wallet. We're getting underway very shortly, sir. I didn't have time to get my money out of the bank. Everything will be taken care of when you get to Hawaii. They'll be sorry. No weapons allowed, sir. Don't fuck with me. Right. Troops. All right, get on. Time to get moving, sir.
This is all very stupid. They will call us back. In a few weeks, they will be begging us to come back.
If that's the case, we'll bring you right back here again, sir.
Do they really think that woman can run the country? Do they think so? They'll be begging us to return.
Just think of it as a holiday then, madam.
Come on, Mama.
Where are you taking us?
Come on, sir. Another flight will take you on to Hawaii.
No. Take me to Ilocos Norte. I want to die in my own country.
Sorry, sir, I have my orders.
Top of the hill, come on, come through New York.
Mr. Speaker, Senator Thurman, distinguished members of Congress. 3 years ago, I left America in grief to bury my husband, Benigno Aquino. I thought I had left it also to lay to rest his restless dream of Philippine freedom. Today, I have returned as the president of a free people.